Have you noticed your coffee, groceries, or rent getting more expensive every year? Even though your income hasn't kept up, that's inflation. It's happening all around you, whether you pay attention or not. In this three-part series, we are diving into what inflation really is, what causes it, and how it silently shapes your financial life. So, what is inflation? It is generally an increase in prices of goods and services over time and the decline in the purchasing power of your money. In very simple terms, $100 today buys less than it did 5 or 10 years ago. It's not about the cost of one thing going up. It's when prices across the board rise of milk, electricity, clothes, fuel, even Netflix. Economists usually track inflation using Consumer Price Index, or we call it CPI, a basket of everyday items like food, transportation, and housing. If the CPI goes up by 4% in a year, that means on average, your cost of living increased by 4%. Why inflation happens? We'll go deeper in the next episode, but here's the basic idea. Demand pull inflation. Basically, too much money chasing too few goods. Cost push inflation. When it costs more to produce goods, prices rise. Built-in inflation. When workers demand higher wages and companies raise prices to cover that. Why does inflation matter today? Your salary and savings shrink. If your income rises by 3% but inflation is at 5%, you actually are losing money in real terms. It affects interest rates and loans. Central banks raise interest rates to cool inflation. That means higher mortgage payments, car loans, and credit card debt. It drives political decisions. Governments often design tax breaks, subsidies, or even election strategies based on inflation levels. It changes how people invest. During high inflation, people often shift from cash to assets like real estate, gold, or stocks to preserve value. Why should we all care about inflation? Inflation is like gravity. It affects everything. Whether you acknowledge it or not, from your grocery bill to your retirement plan, inflation is a silent force saving your financial destiny. In the next episode, we'll dive into what actually causes inflation and why sometimes printing more money can set off a chain reaction that ends in economic crisis. Subscribe and follow my playlist and this channel so that you don't miss the future episodes. Please support this channel so that we are able to give you very insightful information. Thank you.